67 killed in Gaza, 7 killed in Israel as UN warns conflict could turn into full-scale war.
This post received a score of 40,000, with an upvote ratio of 91%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I have honestly never felt I knew nothing about a subject more than this.
Don't feel bad. You could peel this conflict back 1,000 layers and there'd still be 2,000 more.
See, I wouldn't feel bad, but everyone on Instagram says I'm a bad person for not picking a side.
What would a full-scale war even look like? I have to imagine if Israel really went all in, the Palestinian resistance would be crushed pretty fast. Their only hope would be to hope for insurgency after they lose. The thing I probably understand the least of all this is what Hamas' long-term plan is in all this. They have no path to victory.
This is the insurgency after they lost.
Both the PA and Hamas have open institutions and act as governments in parts of Palestine. They could potentially be pushed back to a true insurgency such as a pre-Oslo state in which either the PA, Hamas or both are unable to exist openly in the territories with any genuine capacity, and all governance and policing is returned to the Israeli military. The middle ground would be eliminating and illegalizing Hamas and trying to push the PA into the role of administering Gaza. Then Hamas would likely end up an anti-Israel and anti-PA insurgency of some kind.
My very poor understanding of the situation is that the PA suffer from extreme corruption, which is a major reason Hamas has so much support. And #X200B, plus, the fact is, I don't see Israel withdrawing from the West Bank anytime soon. Which is the area the PA control, so their method of not firing rockets doesn't exactly seem like it's effective. The best outcome really is that an independent Palestine is formed. Unfortunately, both sides have leaders that make significant support from the idea that the other side are driven into the sea or desert to die.
I think a lot of early support for Hamas came from corruption issues in the PLO, but after 15 years of Hamas in government there is little evidence that their leadership is any less corrupt themselves. As far as efficacy goes, it seems like Hamas methods of ending occupation are if anything less effective than the PA, who at least have been gaining ground internationally, so again hard to see how that would be a dividing point in favor of Hamas. Not to mention the impact of Hamas rockets on internal Israeli politics. With the symbiotic politics of Hamas and Likud, Haniya might as well just write Netanyahu a check for campaign funds.
The current situation also appears to have been a deliberate provocation in order to stop an opposition coalition forming.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.